We won't name names, especially if it's going to be mine. But did anybody ever walk in the door and you're like, nope, sorry, go get a tennis racket?
Not yet, no, probably not.
Sorry, there's just no hope for you.
Probably
okay,
not.
Good.
And since we're doing this,
That's why he's the man. That's why he's the
since
man.
we're doing this, and since we're on camera, I won't do it with you either. So we're all right.
All right, Distiller Project continues. You can follow us on thefanfortwayne.com. Last time, segment one, we worked with Eric Touche over Golf Etc. to work on the club fittings and all that.
Yeah, very important.
Step two, I'll continue to work with Eric, but step two now comes in Scott Pieri. If you don't know Scott, you can find his bio on thefanfortwayne.com. A very established golfer. What'd you do? 5 out of 7 cities?
I did 5 out of 7.
Run.
Yeah, I had a nice run. 5 out of 7. That's over now, as most people know. The USGA put an end to that, but that's okay. Now we're working on your golf swing.
Yeah.
You know?
Congrats.
Yeah, right.
Congrats. No more city tournaments now. You get Stiller.
Listen, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see you get better. You know what I mean? I mean, this is going to be a fun thing. Now, for those who don't know, the plan is to work with Eric, work with me, and sometime around the 1st of May, we're going to roll out to the golf course. We're going to tee it up, and our goal is to shoot 80.
80. And
your best score to date is?
85.
85.
Yep,
yeah,
85. It. So I just want to talk to Scott. He gives lessons, and obviously you can contact him. Give one of the best, if not the best, in northern Indiana. Stop, go on. And so you can find him on Facebook, and we'll give all that information right here on the website. But I'm going to talk to you, because the average golfer, the average Joe golfer, when they think lessons, a lot of people, and it took me a few years of golfing to even cross my mind. Yeah. So what are some of the things on lesson one when somebody just walks in the door? You've never met them. Right. They're 20, 25, 30 handicap. What are some of the first things you'll look at when we start doing the actual swing lessons? Yeah,
I mean, the basics, just like anything else, it's the basics, okay? The first thing is grip. I mean, how do we attach our hands to the club? Because grip translates to club face, which translates to hitting it straight. So it's just all the basics. It's posture, it's ball position, it's spacing from the ball. We'll start from the beginning. Yep. The first lesson won't be a lot of swing stuff. It'll be simple. And then it's just like bricks on a wall, man. We just keep building, keep moving along. We'll look at your short game as well, because that's the quickest way for us to cut strokes is to get your short game and your putting better. Yeah. The long term is full swing too.
Funny story, just so you guys know how important the short game really is. When I first met Scott, one of the co-hosts on the green, along with Jim Schlater, I asked Jim Schlater, I said, what's the difference between Pieri and like us? I mean, obviously multiple skills, but I mean, what's the number one thing? And Jimmy said, he goes, you and I may get up and down 50, 60, 70% of the time. He said, Scott gets up and down 95, 98% of the time, and when he doesn't, he's upset. So it really is. A lot of people get out there, and driving's important, but you can really make up ground around the green. I mean, that's where you make up the strokes, right?
The funny part about a 25 or 30 handicap is that they're less comfortable with the short club and all the loft in their hands than they are with the driver, and it's the complete opposite for a tour player. He wants that wedge in his hand. 100 yards and in, they're unbelievable. I mean, that's so it's just inverted. It's just completely flipped. And so, that requires you a different technique to hit down on the ball, use the loft. Everybody wants to, with the loft in their hand, wants to, fall back and lift it where it's made to be the complete opposite. You're supposed to hit down. Yeah, right. So it's just more than anything with me when I teach, it's just helping people to understand the right thing to do. Because some people don't look at it that way. Some people think you got to fall back, lift it in the air, and don't realize that if you go the other way and hit down on it, you'll force the ball up the face of the club, and that's how you hit the ball.
You're hanging out on the fanfortwayne.com, the Stiller Project. Thanks for tuning in, and give us a bookmark. Because we'll be back plenty more episodes between now and May. Obviously, that 80's not going to come easy. I can assure you of that. And don't forget to check us out on the green. All the podcasts available right here on thefanfortwayne.com.